Thank you, Mr. Chair and Ranking Member. And Chair Powell, welcome back to the committee. So I have a slightly different perspective than Senator Kennedy does on this question of inflation and debt. You know, I don't think that discretionary spending is the problem when it comes to our federal budget. If you look at it, military and non-defense discretionary spending has hovered at about 3% of GDP for the last 30 years. And in fact, discretionary spending has decreased over the last 30 years. So clearly, that is not the problem with what's going on with our debt. It's not what's driving debt growth. The big change is in revenues. So the national debt has increased to nearly 100% of GDP because of the Bush and the Trump tax cuts. And without those tax cuts, in other words, if we'd left our tax levels at roughly what they were in the Clinton administration, I mean, which in no way restrained economic growth, the budget would only have been significantly out of balance during the Great Recession and during COVID. So, Chair Powell, I'm not going to ask you to comment on that because I know you don't like to comment on fiscal policy, but I feel that that's important context for the committee to have as we think about what is driving inflation and what we are doing about it. I have been really struck by how remarkably resilient the labor market has been over the last 16 months or so, which is a good thing as we do the work we want to do to grow the middle class and create more opportunity and more financial security for people. And so rates have risen 10 times, yet unemployment is still near historic lows, and wages are growing. Now, as you and others have pointed out, real wage growth has been clearly impacted by inflation, which is a real challenge for especially middle-class families, working families. Although I believe, as you said, Chair Powell, let me just check this, that real wage growth has ticked up in the last couple of months. Is that right? Do I have that right?
So at the beginning, it was positive real wage growth only at the bottom of the income spectrum. I believe now on a 12-month basis that overall wages are moving up faster than inflation.
Right.
Just recently.
Right. And so, I mean, I think, clearly we're not there yet. Clearly we have more work to do. I'm encouraged by the progress we've made so far. And I also just want to point out that the significant investments that we have been making in domestic manufacturing and bringing supply chains home and supporting prevailing wage jobs, I think are an important part of this success story, this economic success story, not mitigating the impact and the need to continue to bring inflation back down. So, Chair Powell, my question for you is,
did you know that you may be eligible to receive financial assistance worth thousands of dollars this summer? There are currently several relief programs that aim to provide seniors and families with a bit of help. Many Americans are already receiving their financial relief. But, dearest friends, there is a deadline to apply for this assistance. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to find out if you qualify for extra financial aid. Also, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you'll need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. As inflation continues to soar, older Americans are facing an unprecedented cost of living crisis. According to Mary Johnson, a Social Security analyst with Senior Citizens League, she said a growing number of seniors have now turned to food assistance programs to get the meals they need. In a March 2023 survey, the nonpartisan group reported 45% of respondents had visited a food pantry or applied for SNAP benefits in the past 12 months. That response grew from just 20% in October 2021. Mary Johnson also told Fox News, "We are concerned that people are not equipped to deal with this. The first thing people experience when inflation hits is a change at the grocery store. Nationwide, rising prices have squeezed household budgets and put a great strain on the nation's 56 million residents aged 65 and older, many of whom rely on fixed incomes and limited savings. For the 12% of older Americans who rely on Social Security payments, it is even harder to make ends meet. The average monthly benefit pays $1,657, which is a 5.9% or $93 increase from last year. Despite that cost of living adjustment, experts say that inflation has already eaten away the increase. But in several cities and states, available relief is available for some seniors who are experiencing financial struggles. Anyone in select California counties who are experiencing trouble paying their utility expenses can apply for a program that can provide some extra cash to cover their expenses. The program is a Home Energy Assistance Program, which offers eligible residents of Sacramento, Sutter, and Yuba counties a credit to help pay their energy bills. These payments are sent every 12 months and usually range from $300 to $600. This program is available to customers of PG&E and Sacramento Municipal Utility District. Recipients of this program will have their credit processed between 8 and 12 weeks after they apply. Seniors and retirees in Orange, Osceola, Brevard, and Seminole County, Florida, now have more time to sign up for a program that could get them up to $6,000 in home upgrades. The safety upgrade money is through the Enhanced Home Care for the Elderly program that can make seniors' lives better. Through this program, eligible seniors can access up to $6,000 in home modifications, such as fall detection or door opening detection alerts, as well as medical monitoring devices that track vitals, blood pressure, or even glucose. The deadline to apply has now been pushed back to December 31st, 2023. And to be eligible for this program, you must be at least 60 years old and either be enrolled in Florida Medicaid or be at risk of a nursing home placement. A guaranteed income program for recipients in the state of New Jersey is scheduled to issue its next payment in 1 week. The payments will be worth $250 and will go to recipients of the Newark Movement for Economic Equity program. The payment is scheduled to go out to these recipients on July 1st, 2023. Half of the recipients receive smaller payments twice a month, while the other half of recipients receive larger payments once every 6 months. There is also a guaranteed income program in Los Angeles County, California, that is still accepting applications for another 9 days. This program will provide monthly payments of $1,000 over the course of 2 years, according to the local news reports. Those interested in applying can do so online on Los Angeles County's website. Applicants of this program must be at least 21 years old and must not turn 24 before September 1st, 2023. The program will then select 200 applicants who are former foster children to receive these payments over the course of 2 years. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Saturday. My dearest friends, thank you so very, very much for being here daily and for being part of this community. To say thank you, I will be announcing winners for the Walmart gift cards every Friday. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My dearest friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.